endless tomb, a frozen sea. In the cradle of forgotten science, I was nowhere, yet I was me. Fluid fills my hollow lungs, reflex fights what can't be won. Every breath a drowning prayer, yet death refused to come. The sirens call through static haze, my pulse begins to race. A voice inside the current says, initializing awakening phase. Drowning in light, breaking through glass. I'm reborn from the void of the past. Cold air burns, my veins ignite. I'm alive, drowning in light. Drowning in light. Gravity claws, my body trembles. The chamber drains, I fall to stone. The world returns in fractured symbols. The lab, my tomb, my home. Memories flicker, ghosts of code. Faces lost in time's corrode. A promise made, a leap of faith, now shattered where I woke. Machines recall the ones who dreamed, but left me here to fade. The future sleeps, the present screams. System reboot, program awake. Drowning in light, breaking through glass. I'm reborn from the void of the past. Cold air burns, my veins ignite. I'm alive, drowning in light. The infuser hums, pressure stable, memory corrupted, subject responsive. Where am I? What have I done? I chose to sleep, to save the sun. lose rest. Frost-laced veins, I tremble awake. The first breath feels like a mistake. My lungs collapse, they learn again to crave the sting, to burn within. Every gasp a lightning cry, reminding me I didn't die. The taste of iron on my tongue, a song of blood the body sung. My pulse returns, my eyes betray the dark retreating into gray. Cold air, sear my soul to skin. Bite and break, I'll breathe again. Every nerve a spark of flame. I'm alive, but not the same. Not the same. The infuser's light beats faint and numb. Reflections tremble on the steel. Ghostly echoes half concealed. No voices greet me, no one stirs. Just static ghosts of what once were. The lab I knew, preserved in frost. A monument to all we lost.
Project infuser complete. Elapsed time since initiation. Over 5,000 years.
No. That's not possible. The wear wounds I cannot bind. A memory half alive, half blind. The hum of circuits, heartbeat thin. A stranger's world that woke me in. Cold air, tear my lungs apart. Each breath a blade that strikes the heart. My blood runs slow, my vision shakes. This living world, the dead awake. The dead awake.
Subject responsive. Cognitive activity unstable. External contact none detected.
I try to stand, my legs forget. My body folds beneath its own weight. The floor is cold, slick with the residue of another life. My hands tremble, bone and machine. Memory and matter, stitched together by time.
If you hear this, it worked.
Cold air, strike me down, remind me why I traded warmth to watch the sky. I bled for hope, I froze for light, and woke alone in endless night. Be cruel, be kind. You kept my heart, you took my time. Now breathe with me until I stand, a ghost reborn in broken hands. Broken days.
Hold you there. Strike me down. Remind me why.
I'm alive. breath of light. No dust, no rot, no age, no sign, just order carved by hands, not mine, not mine. Something breathes behind the walls, through veins of wire, through broken calls. It hums my name in static tones and fills the room with borrowed bones. Echoes of the lab whisper through me. What have you done? What will I see? The years are gone, the world erased, yet here you hum serene, unfazed. Echoes of the lab, you never slept. What secrets in your circuits kept? Terminals flicker, a tremor of code. A screen awakens, lines explode. Dates unreadable, language bent. History loops, data corrupt, intent. The infuser blinks, emits a tone, repeats one line in monotone. Maintenance systems active, then silence and a whirring drone. This place should have died when I was gone, yet everything works, everything's on. No rust, no ruin, no final decay, only time erased in a careful way. Echoes of the lab whisper through me. How are you here and where is we? You hum like lungs, you sigh like skin, a shell of life that won't give in. Echoes of the lab, you keep your vow, but I don't know the meaning now. I touch the wall. It's warm, not heat. More like breath. Who's there? My voice bounces back, fractured. The echo sounds delayed. Off. I close my eyes. For a moment, I think I hear footsteps. Then nothing. Only long. Echoes of the lab sing through my scars, a lullaby for fallen stars. I ask, you answer, not in words, just pulses through the air I've stirred. Echoes of the lab hold me in doubt. I'm alive, but the world's gone out. How Infuser sequence complete.
subtext viable. Memory partition locked.
The helmet hers, phantom sound, cold steel echoes, heartbeats drown. My shadow lies inside the glass, a ghost of who I used to ask. I see the marks along the frame, a name engraved beneath the flame. Project, infuser, human test one. My father's voice, what have we done? The metal breathes, it feels alive. A tomb that dreams, the dead survive. I touch the glass, it hums my name and whispers back, we're not the same. I chose this path, I sealed my fate, a sacrifice to time's decay, to save a world that turned to ash. He built this cage from hope and glass. Infuser, my cradle, my curse. You rewrote the code of my universe. Bound in wires, reborn in flame. You kept my heart, but changed my bane. Infuser across the sin, you forged the beast beneath my skin. A promise kept, a soul confined. Half of man, half undefined. The circuits pulse, the readings climb. It counts the centuries of time. Each flicker, a life that passed me by. Each hum, another reason why. The air tastes thick with rust and age. The world forgot its final page. And I, the relic left to mend, a living echo of the end. Whose hands his hope, his trembling plea. Endure the dark and wait for me. But silence answered every vow. If he could see me broken now. Accuser, my cradle, my curse. You rewrote the code of my universe. Bound in wires, reborn in flame. You kept my heart, but changed my name. Infuser, the cost of sin. You forged the beast beneath my skin. A promise burned, the lines erased. The human gone, the first replaced.
You must sleep now, Jason. Trust me. You said I'd wake when the world was healed. You lied!
Infuser, your pulse is mine. Our fates
remember now, and I wish I didn't. Project infuser. Subject stable. Memory partition. Unlocked. If you're hearing this, then the world has already changed.
That I was the only one left awake. But he never told me what came after. I'm sorry, Jason. Just echoes haunting endless night. I'll bear your name, I'll pay your cost. The son you saved, the man you lost. The signal ends, the light burns fast. Your voice becomes the past. frame. A ghost in the silver whispers my name. Two eyes of green, two worlds collide. A human lost where a fox survived. My hands, no, paws tremble and shake. Every move a memory I didn't make. The fur, the claws, the heartbeat wild. Am I the man or the monster's child? I reach for proof that I still exist, but the glass won't lie, it just resists. This isn't me, I Something moves too fast to trust, a shimmer white against the gray, like memory trying to run away. A shadow breathes while silence breaks. My heart forgets the sound it makes. Eyes like frost, alive, afraid. A ghost of light, the dark betrayed. A voice inside, too faint to hear. Whisper truth wrapped up in fear. If she is real, what does that mean for what I am or where I've been? The white figure runs through the light, a fleeting spark in the endless night. I reach for her, my voice won't stay. The moment breaks, she fades away. The white figure, my only clue, a ghost of hope or something new. I tear the door wide, the echoes scream. Reality cracks, it's not a dream. The air is thick, the hallways bend. Each corner calls, but never ends. Her scent still lingers, sharp and wild. It burns like truth, it feels like trial. If she was flesh, if she was near, why does her name sound like my fear? Every step, the silence grows. My blood remembers what it knows. She turned and ran, I had no choice. I chased her shadow, chased my voice. The white figure runs through the light, a fleeting spark in the endless night. I reach for her, my breath collides with dust and echoes, truth that hides. The white figure, my only clue, a ghost of hope or something new.
Was she ever here at all? Or just the past behind this wall? The world's asleep, but she was flame. A whisper that still knows my name. You're not alone. My pulse ignites, I turn, I stare. The space is empty, she's not
The white figure runs through the light, a memory born to set things right. If time forgot what I became, her eyes remembered all my shame. The white figure, don't fade from me. You're proof I still have eyes to see. She was real. She had to be.
Thank you for watching. That was a lot of fun. Like and subscribe for more stories coming out soon.